What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to Prolific Reptiles. Today's video, guys, like I promised, we're going to be doing a room tour. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys every single animal I have in my reptile room. I think I'm going to go ahead and start from over here. I'm going to try and go ahead and show you guys everything up close and personal. Again, sorry for being so inconsistent with these videos, guys. I'm going to go ahead and try to keep posting more consistent. Let's just get straight to it. Alright, guys, so let's go ahead and start here with my boy Diablo. There he is, guys. Trans-Speckles Copperhead. I don't think I gotta take him out for you guys anymore since he's already on full display. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful Copperhead. I got this guy about a year ago. He's been growing slowly. He sometimes goes a few months without eating. He's on and off, kind of like a ball python. But there he is, guys. Nonetheless, you guys can see he's very healthy. This is about my first ever venomous snake. And I actually got this guy off the trade for 2 giant day geckos. I really like his enclosure. I like the vibe going on there. I went ahead and I added a couple caves in there for him. Like I said, I do want to go ahead and cohab this guy with my Trans-Speckles rat snake I'll go ahead and show you guys in a little bit. Very beautiful Trans-Speckles Copperhead. Let's go ahead and move on down here, guys. I do actually have 2 ball pythons at the moment. This is Honeybun, a leopard Mojave ball python. This was actually my very first snake here in the channel. Now you guys can see this is a pretty small enclosure for her. Like I've been saying, I'm actually in the process of selling these racks right here. I no longer want to keep them in the racks. The only reason I had racks was because I actually wanted to breed ball pythons. So when I actually got into the hobby, I wanted to start breeding ball pythons and start breeding all sorts of stuff. But you know what I'm saying, I kind of grew out of that. So I no longer want to breed ball pythons. I had over like 10 ball pythons because I was trying to get, you know, a little breeding project going on. But I actually went ahead and I sold off all of them except for these 2 right here. These guys are actually my pets. And I don't plan on breeding them. This is Mamba right here. This is my male Mojave ball python. There he is right there. Beautiful Mojave, by the way. You guys can look at those colors. When I actually bring him out in the sun, he has some nice iridescence to him. So he looks pretty cool. But like I was saying, guys, I'm not going to be breeding these guys no more. The snake rack is going to get out of here. And I'm actually going to go ahead and put these guys into some 4x4x2s. Just like this one right here. I'm actually planning on getting the 4x2x2s and stacking them up right here. And just putting these guys right on top of it. So we'll see how that goes. But that's gonna be it for this part of the room right here. Now over here, guys, we have my green tree python Gamora. You guys can see I clearly missed her. This is her enclosure at the moment. I'm not proud of it. It is very small for her size. But I do want to say, guys, when I did get the snake, she was actually being kept in a tub a lot smaller than this. It was probably about the size of this thing, just a little bit taller, probably about this tall. And it was just a square plastic tub that she was being kept in. No substrate, just PVC going through the middle. That's where she would perch on. I think she had like a little radiant panel above that. This guy had like a couple green tree pythons like that, and he had like some heat going through the top. So that's pretty much what she was being kept in. This is a big upgrade for her, but this is not what I want to keep her in for her whole life, her whole lifespan. So I am planning on getting her one of these right here. I do actually have a big tub outside that I bought from one of my friends, and I'm actually going to go ahead and convert that into a 4x2x2, just like this one right here. And maybe she'll probably end up getting stacked out here with these guys. What I learned from Green Tree pythons is that they like more horizontal space and higher space. Obviously, I'm gonna go ahead and give her some height, but I know that these guys like to stretch out their body as much as they can, and she obviously cannot do that in this small enclosure right here. I'm probably going to go ahead and keep this enclosure for my Tokyo Gecko over here. He already outgrew that enclosure. That's a project coming up here very soon. I'm going to go ahead and start working on that conversion outside soon. Probably in the next coming weeks, you guys will see this girl in a new enclosure finally. I was actually going to move her into one of these, but since I have that bigger one outside, I might as well just go ahead and move her into that one right off the bat. So that's what's going to be happening with her. Again, Gamora, my green tree python. That's pretty much it for this side of the room. And now let's go ahead and move into the big part over here. All right, guys, so right here you guys can see I have a few aquatics. This is where I started with my little fish journey, I guess. I did want to keep some fish, but I didn't think it would be this addictive, guys. You know what I'm saying? I got my little fish tank right here, little 10 gallon. You guys see I have a little bit of Harlequin rasboas. I have a few glow light tetras. I have 1 neon tetra. And I think I have about 4 ember tetras. So you guys kind of see them right there. And I do have 1 guppy as well. Where is he? Yeah, I can't find my guppy, guys. Let me know if you guys see him in there with all this stuff. But this is a little close up on it. I really like all these little fish community stuff, especially with the little tetras in there. I actually wanted to do like a breeding tank here for guppies, but I went ahead and went this route instead. I just bought a bunch of tetras and harlequin red bowls and stuff, and that actually looks a lot nicer than I thought it would. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and leave it like that. I don't think I'm gonna be breeding guppies. I really like this little community feel to it, and it just looks really nice. It's very active all day. This is my favorite fish tank, and I really enjoy it. And then right next to it, guys, we have the turtle tank right here. You guys can see we have some Buenos Aires tetras in there. I think we have 4 of them in here. There's one of them back there chilling, and then the rest are just going all crazy and stuff. I do have a couple hides in here for the fish. This is Kirby, my pink belly side neck turtle. This guy's already kind of getting bigger for this tank. This is a 20 long tank, so I am gonna go ahead and have to rehome this guy pretty soon. Take him out of this tank. I am gonna go ahead and be leaving this tank up, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and put some more fish in it. Once the turtles are out of here, I'm gonna keep this tank as just a fish tank like this one right here. I do have a musk turtle in here. He's all the way over there in the corner. I know you guys can kind of see him back there chilling in the grass, in the leaves, you guys can say. As soon as I added this thing, this guy just went straight to it. But now that's his chill spot, so that's pretty cool. This guy is always out and about. But I have noticed is the musk turtle basks a lot more than this pink belly side neck. You can see I have the basking area right there. I have some UVB, and I have the heat bulb up there. The musk turtle is always basking. This guy rarely basks. He does bask, but it's kind of rare when he does. But yeah, these guys have been doing pretty cool with the fish. I did have 5 Buenos Aires tetras. Now I have 4. The smaller one did end up getting eaten, but it's okay. You know, I knew the risk I was taking when I got these fish. But the bigger ones, they seem to leave them alone. It's a beautiful tank overall. I really enjoyed this turtle tank, and I don't regret getting it at all. All right, guys, so down here we have my trans-speckled rat snake. Last time I saw her, she was hiding in that hide in there. There she is still. Let me go ahead and take her out real quick so you guys can see her. There she is, guys. Beautiful trans-speckled rat snake. Let's go ahead and put the hide back. Make sure I don't squish her head back there. All right, but this is her enclosure, guys. It's just a 40-gallon tall enclosure. You guys see her water bowl right there. She's got a couple of hides in here. She has a cork hollow down in the middle. She has 1, 2 hides, and just a couple plants in there that I went ahead and I just threw in there. But this is her enclosure, guys. Trans-speckled rat snake. As you guys see, I have all these labels right here. I need to go ahead and put some labels up here, but I got a bunch of these labels so that way when people come, they know what's in the tank, and they know if it's venomous or not. I have everything labeled and stuff. I feel pretty professional, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, guys, right next to the trans-speckled rat snake, we have my toki gecko. He's finally out and about. So let me see if I can get a close-up on him. That didn't go as planned. Beautiful toki gecko. I did go ahead and breed this guy right here. I don't know if you guys remember Uka, my bigger toki gecko. She's no longer with us. I went ahead and I rehomed her, but she actually laid eggs. I had her with a male. I paired them up. They bred for me, and obviously these guys came out. I had 2 of them in here, but now I only have 1 because I went ahead and I traded the other one for a big bag over here. My musk turtle. There he is. You guys can see him just chilling all the way in the back. But like I said, I went ahead and I traded one of my toki geckos for a musk turtle, and I don't regret it at all. I really enjoy this turtle tank, like I told you guys before. But yeah, that's a toki gecko right here, and as you guys saw, he's getting pretty big for this enclosure, and my plan is to move him in there to over here once I get Gamora out of there. Down here I do have Scraggy, my leopard gecko. All right, guys, so this is Scraggy, my leopard gecko. Look at that tail, guys. He's been doing amazing for us. He's been growing, and that means he's doing well. He's doing healthy. He's finally getting some weight back on him. This is his little 40-gallon long enclosure. He got his little humidity hide back there, his water bowl, everything. Got a little heat bulb under the humidity hide so it can stay humid and warm in there for him. He has a heat mat under here, and there he is, guys, doing amazing. He's a big leopard gecko. Look at that chunky tail. Finally getting some weight back on him, like I was saying. Amazing beginner reptile, and these guys are very simple to keep. Go ahead and put him back right here in his little cork. Beautiful leopard gecko, guys. Nice big enclosure for him. Couple hides in there. There he goes, guys. And today we actually have the red foots in here, so let me go ahead and show you guys them real quick. All right, guys, so this is Pete, my red foot tortoise. This is the biggest red foot tortoise I have. Look at how big he's gotten. He used to be very small and flat. Now he's getting a little roundness to him, starting to look more like a tortoise. My very first red foot tortoise. Now the reason I have them in here today, guys, is because you guys remember last video I told you it was a little rainy outside and it was getting a little fresh, so I didn't want them to just be outside cold and wet. So I just went ahead and brought them in here. I actually brought them in here yesterday. I do go ahead and borrow this guy's heat bulb and put it in here for them since I don't have any heat. They're specifically for them. And then this is Pepe, the smaller raffle tortoise that I got earlier on February at the Corpus Reptile Expo. Let's go ahead and feed them right now since they're already out and about. I do go ahead and feed them some romaine lettuce that I always buy for them at the grocery store. So there they are. They're gonna be munching there for a little bit. I'll go ahead and put them back just so that they won't be in the way for the video. And I'll go ahead and show you guys how I heat them inside of here in the room. I do have like a little homemade thing, that little stuff that holds the heat bulb. So I'll go ahead and show you guys at the end of the video. And then over here, guys, we have my bioactive enclosure that I did go ahead and make for. I had a Solomon Island leaf frog. He did not make it. I bought him at the pet store, and then he passed like a week after. But you know what I'm saying, usual pet store stuff. But this is a beautiful enclosure, guys. Got some plants in here. I do have a couple wild type isopods in here. There it is, guys, looking nice. I do actually plan on selling this enclosure since I don't think I'm gonna be using it. Right here we have the Enclosures enclosure. It was the Enclosures enclosure. Now it's just isopod enclosure. Yeah, you guys can see there's one big isopod right there. There it is, guys. I did go ahead and start off with like 10 of those guys. Now there's at least 100 of them in here. These guys have been breeding like crazy. My very first bioactive enclosure, guys, you guys can see is doing amazing. So that's gonna be it for this part of the room, guys. Right here, I'm gonna go ahead and get into the big snakes right here. All right, guys, so in here we have my reticulated python phantom. This guy has been getting big, guys. Look at the girth he's got on him. Very big reticulated python. He is supposedly a super dwarf reticulated python, but I'm gonna be honest with you guys right now, this guy does not look like super dwarf at all. He's been going like crazy. So the guy that sold me this, you know who you are. You watch my videos. I'm onto you, bro. I'm onto you. This does not look super dwarf at all. This guy's growing huge, man. He is growing huge. I've also been looking into the morph stuff. I don't see any super dwarf with phantom morph. I might be mistaken, but hey, man, I think you were onto something, bro. But there it is, guys. Nonetheless, a beautiful snake, and still one of my favorites. Like I said, this guy is getting a little mean, man. I'm pretty sure this guy's going through some puberty or something, man. I swear he is. This guy was very, very chill. He wouldn't strike at the glass or anything. I could take him out. He would chill out. Now this guy strikes at everything in his enclosure. You guys can see him right now. He's still a little sketchy about me just being this close to him. He's got his little perches up here. He can go ahead and chill out. In the morning, every time I turn on the lights, he's always on this big branch right here, stretched out fully. And he looks pretty cool. But right now, he looks like he's just getting up some heat. And he's just basking in there. This guy did take a medium rat like about 4 days ago. So I'm pretty sure he's still digesting that. Pretty sure he should be going to the bathroom anytime soon. Yeah, that's his enclosure, guys. And then down here we have Gilbert, my gopher snake. There he is, guys, down here. He's chilling right there in the corner. You guys can kind of see his head peeking out over there in the corner. There he is right there. He's got a hide right there. He's got a little hollow just to go into like a little tunnel. He's got another little tunnel right there. And then he's using that over there as a second hide. He's got his water bowl, everything. He's looking nice. He's doing amazing. And he's one of my favorite snakes here, guys. He's one of the guys that I always take out for people to handle when I have people come over to my house. Very big snake, very gentle snake, which is very, very, I don't want to say rare, but uncommon when it comes to the Pituophis. These guys are really hissy and don't like to be messed with. But this guy's an exception. You know, he's very nice. He's very chill. There he is, guys. Gilbert, my gopher snake. And then down here, we just have another leopard gecko, guys. This is Courage, my leopard gecko. I believe she is a female. Got her little water bowl right there. A couple hides in there. And there's a couple calcium from the last feeding I did yesterday. Beautiful leopard gecko. And well, nothing special about this one. It's just another leopard gecko. So that's gonna be pretty much it for this part of the room right here, guys. We already went ahead and went through every single enclosure, except for these guys right here. These are my girlfriend's ferrets. There they are, all bunched up together in that little thing right there. These guys are menaces, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Every time we let them out, these guys are climbing all over the place. They go all up in my bed, on the little things we have right here, the cubbies, and on everything, guys. These guys just go crazy on everything. They're menaces. Right now, I can't let them out because I have the redfoots up here. These guys will go ahead and climb the enclosure and try to mess with them, and I don't want them to harm them right now. But when they are out, these guys go ahead and tear up the napkins back here. I have like my little storage back here. These guys go back there. They go crazy on the napkins. They make a mess, and they're just menaces. You know what I'm saying? Very high maintenance animal as well. There they are, guys, chilling, sleep. All right, guys. So now that's officially this part of the room. Let's go ahead and move on to this side right here where we have my chameleons and my blue tree monitor. Let's go ahead and start with Grinch real quick. All right, guys, so this is Grinch. I'm a female Vel chameleon. She's been doing amazing, guys. This is her little enclosure right here. You guys see I have some pothos wrapped up on the vines and everything. She's doing great, guys. Beautiful veil chameleon, female veil chameleon. She just has a bunch of vines right now. She has a little pothos that I went ahead and I wrapped up within the vines just to give it some greenery. But she's been doing great for us, guys. Eating crickets, dubias. I've been feeding her multivitamins 2 times a month and giving her calcium without D3 every feeding. But there she is, guys. Beautiful chameleon. Got the heat ball right there. She's got her UVB, and she's been doing great for us, guys. Now this is Cut, guys, my male veiled chameleon. This guy's been doing great for me, guys. Beautiful stud, nonetheless. Beautiful male veiled chameleon, and I do really enjoy chameleons, guys. I want to get a panther chameleon, but they're just very expensive for me right now, and I don't think I could afford one at the moment. But look at those colors, guys. This guy does not lack color at all, and you know, he has his little dripper up there and everything. But there he is, guys. Beautiful male veiled chameleon. This is his enclosure. He's got little branches in there and stuff. That is the chameleons, guys. Now let's go ahead and move on to the big guy over there. Everyone loves him, so let's go ahead and check him out. All right, guys, so it looks like we caught him basking up there. He's got his UVB in his little heat bulb. This is my blue tree monitor accelerate. This is my favorite animal, guys. I love working with this guy. This guy is amazing. Very rewarding species, very beautiful species, guys. When have you ever seen a blue lizard before? This guy is just special, you know what I'm saying? Favorite animal. And I'm not proud of this enclosure, guys. This enclosure does need some work. It's got a dead pothos in there. I do want to go ahead and take him out and rescape this whole thing. Like I said last video, I'm going to go ahead and add some vines in there for him, maybe some more cork hollows, and I am going to go ahead and block off all this mesh with some plexiglass that I have just so it can hold humidity, guys. Holding humidity in this enclosure is a pain in the butt, you know what I'm saying? It's got so much ventilation, guys. It's not really good at holding humidity. I literally have to go ahead and spray this thing at least 3 times, 4 times a day sometimes, because it just dries up really quick. But he does have a little humidity high down there. But there he is, guys. Beautiful blue tree monitor. It is feeding day today, so this guy will get fed today. I think today is his little protein day, so he is gonna get fed. A couple pinkies and some insects. Like I said, we caught him basking at the moment, so I don't want to go ahead and bother him too much. It's kind of rare when we catch him outside. It's not rare for me to see him outside. He's always out, but every time I pull out the phone, he always bolts. He doesn't like the phone. I don't know why, but today is an exception. And just look at him, guys. Beautiful blue tree monitor. But that's pretty much it for the whole reptile room, guys. That's all the animals that I have in my reptile room. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I did go ahead and try to give you guys up close personal with every single reptile. This time I even showed you guys accelerate. You know what that means? I think that deserves you guys to go ahead and subscribe. Leave me a like. Comment what you guys think of my reptiles. Am I doing good? Am I doing bad? Let me know down in the comments below, guys. Like I said, I'm not a professional. I'm just like you guys. I'm just another guy in the hobby. And I'm just sharing my experiences with you guys on the internet. Hopefully we grow together, guys. If you guys have any experience with some of these animals, you guys feel like I need to know something, let me know down in the comments below. Let me know if you guys keep reptiles as well. Go down in the comments below. Like I said, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.
The best tropics, and she on my skinny jeans, I'm a hot topic. And she asked my sign, I say stop it. I'ma keep going up like I used to rock it. Life in the fast lane.